Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Fallout 76. Welcome to Fallout 76. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, so today we're going to do a tour of the Whitesprings. I'm going to start over here. Oh, I took on a behemoth. Nice. All right. Well, welcome to the Whitesprings. Not expecting that to be. Not expecting this to be here. But it's the Whitesprings Hotel. So, we are going to start with all of the cottages, and we're going to move out to the golf courses, and we're going to go inside. So let's go ahead and go through here. Looks like someone's already going through here. Oh, well, no one has. Let me do this real quick. Join a team. Actually, okay. So a lot of these cottages, I'm just gonna walk through. Kind of, you can't really get into them. They're just there. Cars are still here. Quite a few cottages. Man didn't hear nothing. Saying hello to the friendly locals. Okay, well. Yeah, so all of these, ooh, all of these are, is that cream? All of these are locked, and can't really do a whole lot with them. Ooh, bottle cap. Ooh, many bottle caps. Like someone else is also here. Let's see what my audio is doing. All right. See how this is going. Kind of let them do their own thing over there. But so this is limousines. These are all the cottages. Whoa! All the cottages. And actually, was there a nuke nearby? Looks like they nuked the general area before I got here because I could see a little that way. They nuked something over here. But these are a bunch of cottages. They're not accessible. This is a little house. This is High Street, looks like. House, bunch of ghouls are in here. It's a fire station right here. So I guess while I'm passing it. Oh, he's actually there. Look at that. Fire station
are available upon request.
Nice. Good to know. Good old USA. Ooh, look at that.
In case of fire, please follow posted evacuation instructions.
A little smoke area here. A little tour of the Whitesprings. More of these locals. It's all clean. At least there's one in here that is relatively available. I think somebody already came through and killed them. Oh, never mind. This is the presidential cottage. While we're here, might as well say hello to the locals. Oh! No matter how ready I am, this still scares the piss out of me. Trying to fight these things. So these are a bunch of shops. Huh. Rotting? Alright, so the shops here, I forgot what they're called. They're Artisans Town Shops, looks like. Decorates, so decorations. I think this one was tailoring, like sewing, tailoring. Tailor shop, and this is a Christmas shop. We got Claus and Co. This one is a gallery. This is like a art shop. This is a vintage shop, so there's a bunch of vintage stuff you can buy for your home. This is a antique shop, or not antique, what is it called? Agricultural shop. Something cool here? The heck? Oh, flower. And then this is the presidential cottage, Whitesprings Presidential Cottage and Museum. Well, alright, so that's it for these cottages. Outskirts, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to come look at the spring house. Now, earlier I had started a live stream on this, and it was raining, and it sounded so good, and I lost the live stream because I didn't save it. But, nonetheless, I fought a Deathclaw here, and I fought one of these Grafton monsters. Somehow, Grafton monsters are... Grafton monsters are somehow getting into the actual... park here. Not sure how they got in here. They'd have to go through a whole lot to get through here. There's your sentry bots. Someone was having a date here, maybe. There's marriage proposal. There's a little smokehouse. Yeah, it started raining, and I went over here, and all the water started seeping through the roof. And then you can tell the difference, like, when you're standing out here, and when you're in here. Almost seems like a shelter, but it's not. Anyway, we're gonna head over to cottages over here. Have a look at them. Hopefully this footage saves. Yeah, because there's Nuka-Cola normally here. Okay, is there? Oh, it's a frog. Look at that view. Magnificent. Health balls. Collect enough of those. I've collected like hundreds of them round about. Collect hundreds of them round about. You kind of just like make hundreds of caps. It's the best way to save and make caps. It's always some fun. Something there, and there's, for anyone that's new to Fallout and have never played it, this is the Whitesprings, and there's always, if someone had picked it up, there's always a fusion core right here. So it would be these cottages, which no one can enter except for that one. It's always between this cottage and the actual Whitespring right here. Right next, behind the bus, next behind the blue car. So if you're looking from the Spring House, it's right there. Alright, so my worst favorite part. So we're going to head into the pool real quick. And then, before I even begin this, pull out the 50 cal. I will need this here in a minute. Alright. So the pool is a little ticketing place. So scared I was going to fail level 0. Dang, that would have been embarrassing. Anyway, I normally pick up all these cups here, and I go inside and sell it. They're like a cap each. It's like, not only are you doing a service to the community, but you're also like making money while doing it. One thing at a time, though. I think I've made quite a few caps with this. I'm surprised they're still here. Oh, there's actually a nickel coal here. There's all frogs. Did they die? I saw a ton of them. Oh, there's one right here. He's dead. Well, there is definitely a... Probably would have been easier doing that than what I just did. Make my life a lot harder trying to... Ooh, Nuka Cherry. Okay, funnel cakes, I'll take. Purified water, bait improved. I didn't know you can find bait improved just randomly. Industrial size shorting, aluminum can. Aluminum's always good. Why is there dog food here? Anyway. Burger tray. I mean, it's still good to pick up all the trash anyway. Sell all of it and then just make my toys good for lead. Nothing really in the woman's bathroom or a men's bathroom that I can remember. Salisbury steak, I guess, but woman's bathroom there. So open this up. And toilet paper. If you ever need to collect toilet paper, there's one right there. If you ever need to collect soap, there's one right here. Why the men's bathroom doesn't have soap? It has toilet paper. Some cigarettes and Salisbury steak. Anyway, my least favorite part of this. Alright, let's just get this over with real quick. Alright. Let them all come out. There's this entrance before I even do anything. There's an entrance because this is about to get spicy here. So you can see it how I see it. I normally come here to collect all that stuff on there and just go ahead and sell it. Just give it back to the Whitesprings. But, alright, let's do this. Let's get her done. Get these mines out here. Get them all waking up. Another coming. Just so many of them. Hold that. Whoa. It was downstairs. Watermelon. Lot of yeah. Old clubhouse. I'll work on that. Anyway, that one doesn't move at all until... Yeah. There's another one up there? If you're a level 1 coming in here, you would be cooked. The hell was that? Anyway, yeah, this is the clubhouse. Kind of just walk through. There's a couple bars here. Lounging locations and stuff. The back area. Alright, so let us maneuver on. There's another ghoul back here. A couple of them, in fact. See, we just came through here. And we're gone. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is, one, enjoy this view. This is amazing. Top of the world. Mountains. Appalachia. Appalachian Mountains. Alright. Try to get the... I can see where the... Oh, there's stuff over there. People are... I'm assuming there's somebody over there right now. It's going ham over there. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and move from here and start going to the... Start going to the shooting ranges over here, or the ranges over here, and start looking at all of the ranges they have. Golf course. So this should be...
Always nice to have visitors around here.
What's up? Where is... This is overwhelming. Where is the little sign? Driving range, yes. The driving range. Here. Well, someone has their thing here, so... Let's see what they have. What they have for sale.
This unit will not rest until this land beats the crimson red blood of the Workers' Party. Comrade.
Yeah, so you can see the shooting range, or the, what do I call this? Driving range. Isn't too bad. A lot of the balls here are missing for me due to the fact that I already came through here, like, last stream, picked them all up today, so. Alright, we're gonna move from here to range 1. Tell me a bunch of stuff. Okay. This bug's overwhelmed a $1 million machine. This is hole 1. Get this started so this hole isn't too long. As holes, you're gonna see how the holes get. And there are some holes where, oh, it's over here. That's right, you gotta cross the bridge here. There are some holes that they got to the hole and their ball's like right there, and then it bottoms went off. And the hole 2, this is hole 2, I believe. Yeah. So hole 2. Again, I'm just trying to show you the entire Whitesprings as best as possible. You can see here, there's a little food stand here. Something's here. Alright, well that works. So that's 4 of them. There's only going to be 4 in there. Actually, let me take their meat, because my like meat's actually solid. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. So this hole goes all the way here. There's probably a... Boom. This is a big hole, actually. Did I pass it? No, this is still going. Hole 2 ends right over here. There's a lot of them. Let me, first. Everything preserved. Scrap kit. Yeah, there's a lot of, yeah. So some of these gates are broken open, and you'll see, like, a lot of, what? An Assaultron got beaten by a pack of... Huh. You're gonna see a lot of ghouls around here. No, not this one. But yeah, there's a lot of like water fountains, little police stations, little janitor stations and stuff. So hole 3. Hole 3 is right here. This is where the starting of the hole is. And this is another location where normally there's like a little robot here. I know there's definitely a robot that hangs over there. But hole 3, someone's living on it right now. We're gonna look at hole 3 here. Looks like fun. Alright, cool. It's a sarsaparilla. Alright, I'm going to stand by real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I am back. I am back. All right, let's finish going through the rest of the Whitesprings. So this is hole 3. I believe this is, that was hole, yeah, hole 3. It should be hole 4 right here. Hole 4 should be starting up there. Yeah, this is the one where all of them, they made it right here and never forgot to finish. And he was using like a club. Not a club, yeah, a club. Which, this looks like that's all they had in this universe, not even actual full set. This is not too terrible. It's all downhill, but it gets worse from here. Should be hole 3, right? Or hole 3 or 4. Hole 4, yeah. Now hole 5 is over here. Cherry bomb. Chrysalis cherry bomb. Like us. We go from the back. We're gonna go to the front. I think here there was like a couple balls, like right, maybe like in this general area. I already picked them up. I sold them. This is not a long one, but it gets longer. Like this and that one right here is a very, very long one. I feel like I was running for days. Oh, there's more down here. Anyway, so this is hole 5. This is another entrance. Enemy spawns. Looks like a mole miner. Okay. Let's keep her going. Nothing yet. Alright, so this is hole 5, 6. This is a very long hole. Oh, they were jousting. Pretty long hole, but it's all downhill. Yeah, I was up here drinking. Watched them joust. Hole 6 should start right around. Where's the starting? Oh, right here. Right here. Why's it hitting backwards? There we go, we're going somewhere. Huh. Try this one. Oops. It's playing. Still good. Still rolling. Hole 6. Where's it gonna go? I don't know where the other ball went. Oh, it's going out of bounds. Okay. Just keep hitting sideways. There we go. I don't know where it went. I'll try. Sucks playing golf. Not with this thing. Let me make sure. I know where this one is. Let me see if I can find the other one. He's over here somewhere. I definitely hit that thing really hard. Oh, it's right here. Let's pick it up. Since don't play. Where's he going sideways? Oh, wrong way, man. Why backwards? There we go. I could pick it up, but I can't. Why doesn't it do that often? Alright, we're just gonna quit on that one, because that was not gonna go anywhere. It was doing so good. Just, for whatever reason, the ball doesn't hit straight. This was hole 6, right? Hole 7. This is hole 7. Where's hole 6? Hole 6 is this one. Okay. That was hole 7. 7 was pretty long. Are there any balls in here? Nothing. Yep, that's the end of hole 6. Looks like there's 7 holes. But we just managed to go back to the other side. Oh.
Another glorious day in the U.S. Army!
That's right. Northridge. We take Northridge all the way back to the hotel. And we are going to go into the hotel. And we are going to start looking at the hotel. In fact, the best way to do this, go to Drive Street Drive, we'll take Garden Drive, and we're looking to this little shack real quick. Little building. So this is where they keep all their laundry. It's where they do all the laundry and stuff for... Ooh, look at that. Token. Oh, I didn't know there was balls in there. Look at that. Golf ball. I wish I could take these out and play. Industrial cleaner. This is maintenance, storage area. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and Looks like someone already made a path, or that's a natural slope due to rainwater. Okay, so here lies the entrance to, main entrance to the Whitesprings. Over here is the presidential cottage. Let's go ahead and get off the thing. Not cottage, sorry, presidential suite. So the presidential suite would be here, according to the Greenbrier. This would be where it would be. This is what the for the Whitesprings, that would be the presidential suite. But we're not going to start from above. We're going to start from below. What are the dogs doing?
Detected. Lethal force authorized. All units. Neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
Oh, what? What's the dog doing over there? What is the dog doing? Sitting over there depressed, looking at the wall. They don't see that thing? There it is. Damn. Well, that ends that. Sweet. More dogs? What a dog doing? Why are you running at me like that? See how he tilted his head? Weird run. Weird. We're going to start from the Enclave bunker. Or the Congressional bunker. And we're going to... Actually, I think the best way to start this... So this is a different entrance, straight to the production area. We are going to start from the actual entrance. Like a little bunny rabbit, sorry. The squeal. What the hell is that? It's squeal and a bunny rabbit. Alright. So, this is the Congressional bunker entrance area. Now, lift our bull here. Saves me a lot of time and then a lot of time over there. Alright, so turret. This would be the entrance. There'd be somebody in here. I don't know, there would be somebody in here.
Whitespring. Automated recording. 6.2.4. How long ago were they supposed to be back?
Oh, it was a while. Okay. So it looks like they died on the bus? Huh. Right, so this is the maintenance shack for Whitesprings. Going into the Congressional bunker. Looks like not everything got inside the Congressional bunker. Sorry I'm moving so much. Yeah. Looks like everything still works here. So there would be another layer of security here. All the bots are not here anymore. But yeah, it looks like there would be another layer of security here. I wonder if there's any cameras in here. It's like not from the outside. It's like something either was trying to get out A lot of dents. Anyway, I got the key card to get in. Now we're going to close it behind us. So no unauthorized personnel get in. So here, a bunch of storage area. This is where they would have went, be processed. You can see the light follows you. I'm going to open the doors. So this is the main entrance to the bunker. This is where everyone would have came post-war. Close the doors. Right. So the elevators. This is where you would have done the intake. This is the robotics area. There's a bunch of robots. Looks like it got some damage and rust to it. So intake would have been here. That's where you would have been decon. You would have been taken naked, decontaminated. There would have been security here, looking at who you are. Identifying who you are. Then a receptionist here. You're taking a photo. Once you're done with your intake, and orientation.
You're finding your stay comfortable, we hope? We've taken great pains to return this place to what it once was.
So this is another robotics. This is the main hub, main control room. It's production, it looks like. Rotation. This looks like another sleeping place. There's some pool. Interesting. Should be able to do that at least once a day. So that is, I believe, the observation deck, or is that admissions? Where's orientation? Is orientation? No, I think this is admissions, dash orientation. This is where you begin your enclave journey as well. And that's where the elevators land you right here. Foyer. And this is the main foyer, this main deck. Cafes and kitchen in here. Looks like it still works. Is there a grape in here? No. I'll take one though. US Enclave. Communications. Alright, so communications right here. This is where you can see everything. Everything that goes on. There are different levels. We're roughly on the 4th floor, I believe. But we are going to continue moving for. That's the whole everything active, what's live, what we can and cannot see.
The board above displays any currently available operations we could use help with. Head topside if you wish to participate.
Extermination operation, robot patrol, and resource drops. So thickens. Alright, so this is a voting area, vote service terminal. Another foyer is the main area. Operations. This is where you get the presidential suite, so on and so forth, which I'll show you here in a minute. You can't get in there, unfortunately, and this is a cabinet rooms where you have your cabinet meetings. What's that? Interesting. I'm actually curious what all those dots are for. If I'm looking at that, so north of this is Somersville, looks like. Somersville. What corner? Road, train tracks. The Havana? Or Havana? Havita? Havita? Somerville, Havila. South Louisburg. That looks like Latoga, and the last one is let me see if it's up here. It's out just to the right off the road. Haven Church, maybe? Abandoned waste dump, Haven Church. That looks like Haven Church. What's there? Okay, but we'll go check those out later. Alright, so we're going to go down. Can't get into that presidential suite yet. And then military wing. We're going to head into the military wing here. That's the resort exit. That's what we're going to use when we leave. Military wing. It's the brig. It's where most congressional individuals got killed. Unfortunately. Command center, Pentagon type. Fisher sites. South Bravo, Alpha Charlie. I don't think I've been to that one yet. So I need to go south-southwest to Fisher site down here. Took a mission of Fisher site down in this general area. Let's see where that is. It's under the hill, south of the hill, south of the fork, to the left. This is roughly here. It's like right where this Leaning Depths is. So this is where you can grab all your plasma weapons from Modus XO1 plans. You can find the plans here for schematics. So refining nuclear key cards, so on and so forth. You'll find all the names, and then down here, where all the mission command stuff will happen. And locations. Camp McClinlock. So on and so forth. Any priority, sub-priority, and priority locations. Alright, so now we're going to go to... we're going to go this way, back up here, to here, and we're going to go to production, which is on the other side. Production and science. So we're going to start with medical wing, medical bay. And then we're going to go to science wing. That way is genetics labs. So this is completely blocked off. Hello, hello. Nothing going on in there, it looks like. Nothing to see. All the creatures they've created and brought into the wastelands, or they've identified. And then production. Right, so this would be a service entrance right here. We're going to use that here in a second. And then this is all production for robots, coal, anything else they needed down here to make. And I believe this is where you can find a lot of notes on the XO1. Back to the main foyer here. I think it's all charred. Anyway, so we are going to use this little area here real quick. So what I'm going to do, we're going to clip through here, and we are going to head over to here into the presidential suite. So now we are in the presidential suite. You can see that they overlook here, and you'd go enter in and out through here. There's a couple of robots that protect the president, I'm assuming. Can't get in here or leave, basically. Only way out is through fast traveling. The president would probably have his own team in here, monitoring, probably Secret Service. Crafting stations and stuff here. That's embarrassing. Alright, listen, locks are hard, okay? Alright, so you can sleep here. There's not really, I don't know how that got destroyed. Yeah, cracked bowl inside the presidential suite's crazy. But anyway, so we are now going to exit and then start our movement from the shopping mall.
Sir? Sir?
So,
Maintain
as you enter
situational awareness. The grounds
candy
are
shop,
not secure.
as you enter the candy shop right over to the right, elevators that go into upstairs, Studio 58. That's where you get all your. Oh God, this music's loud. Alright, turn that down real quick. That's really loud, at least in my ears. Maybe I turn this up. Maybe it's just me. I turn my volume down. Alright, so Studio 58.
Welcome. May I interest you in our fine art and decor?
And Atrium. So Studio 58 has all your your luxury items for your settlement. Arium is gold and the shop, actual shop stuff. Arson's Corner has weapons and crafting material stuff, mainly crafting. Whitesprings Spa has the Free States stuff, and then Spa in the back. Actually, let's go look at Spa. It's always something cool back here. Tons of radiation. Lovely. Is there a rib cage in there? Yep, figured. Bottle cap, desk fan.
Our highly trained massage therapists should be back shortly.
Here, alright, we're going this way. So this is elegance, this is
I'm
haircuts.
so sorry. Our booking system is still down. I'd be happy to set up an appointment for you just as soon as we get it working again.
This is where you get all your haircuts.
Did you have an appointment?
Le Grand Gourmet. This is where you can learn all the materials for plans, food, and so on and so forth. And this is where you can learn plans. For kids section, get at buttercups, so on and so forth. Black powder, weapons, knives, mainly like hunting type, old school hunting. and Raiders weaponry. It's chill out spot, AFK if you need to. Probably there's a trick for this. Anyway, yeah, so
hat is always in style.
this is bespoke. This is like your luxury tailored place looking. Creekside Lodge, old school, kind of like hunting, armor and stuff.
Violation of
Books
hotel
and the
policy
newsstead.
may
This
result
is
in detention,
just general
removal,
stock of things.
and or death.
Live Chick, another clothing location. Chemist, this is where you buy all your
Medicinal or
items, medicinal
recreational.
arms. There you go. Medicinal stuff. And then your concierge, how do I say that? Alright, security. Another lounging area. There's a lot of locations. Actually, we're gonna
Do what we can to make the resort look its best.
We're gonna do this. Do this real quick. So, Alright, so we are going to go ahead and head up to, so this area right here used to just be open, and you didn't, or this area too, I think. It's one of those two areas. This or this one. I think they both were. They were both open at one point. You just walk straight up to the Whitesprings. It's crazy work. But right into the main area. I don't like that they changed this. Alright, yeah, you used to be able to just run straight down. Used to be nice. Yeah, I know, man. So when you enter an actual building, you get greeted by the Whitesprings greeter. So here, most things never really changed, and at least right here, it's the same stuff, just different people. Here, everything pretty much changed. You got a whole medical room on each side, and that's blocked off now. I can't remember, there used to be a fountain in here. I believe there was at one point. There's something in here, and I know for sure. I don't think this was. I can't remember exact, but this. I do remember this bubbles being here. I think that was still blocked off. This used to be open right here. You used to be able to go into there. This is a storage room. This wasn't blocked off, I don't think. I think that just got put there. This is a very low-key nice place. They actually made it a little bit better in here. It's nice and cozy. Looks like some fun. And then here's a meeting room. And here is head of the Whitesprings as of now. I wish I could take control of the Whitesprings. I would lead it, mold it, guide it. And here we are with projector. I'm assuming this is their intake people for the responders. Laundry room. Oh, that'd probably be a laundry room. Some of these stairs used to work. That I think that was open at one point. I can't remember what that went to. These elevators worked. That was open. This was not like that at all until the respawners came in. I played this one before I played it when it was just test running. So I'm just like revisiting a lot of this stuff, and it's just really sad to me how they made this. Oh, not this again. Okay, I guess I'll answer these questions. Yeah, basically they just talk about what's better, melee um or just regular weaponry. Basically melee weapons or guns. I do like firearms compared to melee. Melee becomes yeah, I can always count my gun. Alright. Oh, it's got an achievement. I don't know if you could see that on your screen. It was seeking refuge, complete 10 favors for people. And only 0.45% of gamers unlock this, apparently. So back here used to be a whole dining area. I used to sit back here and have the robots come serve, and I used to hang out back here. It used to be one of my hangout spots, my AFK spots, is back here, just away from everybody. No one's really gonna go all the way back there to look for me. Look for anything. This is a very beautiful area. I'm glad they didn't touch this. I'd have been even more upset than I'm already am. So this room got messed up. It looks like they're cutting wood in this room for whatever reason. There's a freaking. That's good. Wait, they got that to work? Interesting. Okay, so this room still can't open. And neither does the West Virginia room. I'm assuming that's what the side of the building is. Governor's room still doesn't open, and I'm very upset in this room because this room also used to be AFK. So hanging out right with this piano right here, I just go AFK whenever I had to go do something. Governor's room, Governor's hall doesn't work still. The soda fountain. That's what it was. It was a soda fountain. Yeah. So downstairs, I believe there was, yeah, theater. So used to be a theater room in here. That's gone. Can't get in there anymore. They should take that opportunity to project like different Fallout movies in there. That goes back to the shopping mall. That was the theater. You just ran straight across to go all the way around. Yeah, so there used to be a soda fountain here. Can't remember. Wasn't it here? Where's the soda fountain? Where was that? Yeah, it was in here. He was in this general area. Oh, not here. It wasn't in here. They changed everything. They might have been in there. I do remember it being... If they have any, still no... This is still kind of a good place to AFK. Yep, soda fountain this way. Used to be in here. That's where it was. It was in here. This is where the soda fountain was. It's like right here, I think. And then bubbles. Yo, what the heck? It's like a little, yeah, water fountain. Yeah, so that's the Whitesprings. Or what's left of it. I'm gonna go outside though. And then we're gonna go for a bit of a jump. We'll take those. Those use that. So, maybe a place AFK is like right here. No, not really. Yikes. Going to... Right, so we've visited everything. Everything the Whitesprings had to offer. Except for down here, there's a little golf course right here. In the little foyer area to watch as people are playing golf. And up here is... This is it. Tour of the Whitesprings Resort. Cool stuff, man. It's a nice place to hang out. Miss when we didn't have this many people in game. That foyer area. It's like snack cakes, moldy food. Alright, let's try to get breeding. So there's a little thing here, a little plaque. Okay. Let's see. Take off. Alright. Whitespring from 1850, looks like 3. I have to check this. 1858. Yeah, because it's close to the Greenbrier. Okay. The Whitespring, 1858 to 2058. The Whitespring. Jewel of the Mountains. Commemorating 2 centuries of exceptional hospitality for the most distinguished and discerning guests. Nah. For generations, presidents and the royalty generals, and statesmen, executives and scholars, ladies and gentlemen of worth, have taken refuge here, and the pristine Appalachian wilderness. May Whitesprings healing waters ever be a balm a psalm for the trials of the wider world. I'm going to try reading this again. 1858 to 2058, the White Spring jewel of the mountains, commemorating 2 centuries of exceptional hospitality for the most distinguished and discerning guest. For generations, presidents and royalty, generals and statesmen, executives and scholars, ladies and gentlemen of worth, have taken refuge here in the pristine Appalachian wilderness. May White Springs healing waters ever be a psalm for the trials of the wider world. That is a fantastic. So you can't really read. This is a fantastic plaque. Well, that's all she wrote. I hope you enjoyed this 2-hour adventure of just sitting around, kind of looking around, seeing what things are. Until next time. Follow us. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Let's go do something fun. That was an excellent prototype. Let's wake these guys up. Oops, missed the window. Wakey, wakey! Alright. Seems like enough fun for today. I'm gonna check this out real quick. So it's for whatever reason I went through the Gleaming Depths, but then so this is what they're talking about. But they also have a little area over here. I think it's this. What's here? There you go. Weird. Area and sat. Not exactly what I want to do in a church. Vault Dweller. What vault? Which one? Doesn't let me see. Scan of her body. Should be an entrance to somewhere underneath this track before. Well, there's nothing enclave around it. Or it. Oh, that's a cute little baddie. It's an owl. about them, but if I hear a 50 cal go off, I'm going the other direction. You will not catch me anywhere near that person. Nope. Yep, that's it. It's, over here. Nothing really else going on, so... Might as well hang over here and end it over here. The new Ohio location. Whoa. What is this? Speaks volume. How high you can jump and build. This is the winter, look at that. This is really awesome. It's a nice destination, nice location. Just wish the weather was a little better. But it's Ohio. No. Guess I'll end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching this vid, and if you guys like what you see, like and subscribe, and you'll see more vids like this. And yeah, have a great, wonderful day.